It's less than ideal, let's say that. Gosh dang it, you want to get in some kind of rhythm and play games, and weather's not cooperating. So hopefully this is it. Probably isn't, but I think forecast-wise, it looks like we hopefully can get on the field by maybe next midweek or Big Ten play.
Darin, how hard are the guys taking this? I mean, you guys try to find some normalcy and some momentum in this month, and you can't.
They're pretty resilient. They just kind of go with the flow. So it's something we can't control. We always talk about not being able to control the weather. So we're kind of at the mercy of what the conditions of the fields are, and not having a charter plane to fly everywhere. And that's college baseball.
Do you guys practice this weekend then?
Yeah, we'll do some. We'll have some simulated stuff. We haven't necessarily set everything in concrete or anything, so we'll see where it plays out.
Aside from just the weather here, I mean, were there some other options that just didn't work out in terms of relocating? Or?
Yeah, we looked. I mean, as you can imagine, all field turf fields are in high demand, and most are being used. And a couple options that we had, fell through, and our administration's helping out, events is helping out. I mean, it's no shortage of people helping, and unfortunately, our last one fell through today, and weren't able to do it.
Do you think more about Connor's arm?
Yeah, it was just obviously not great news, and we'll just hope for the best. But yeah, I mean, he's got a significant injury, and we're going to have to just kind of take our time here and see how it plays out.
Season ending?
We're not ready to say that quite yet. But it's a repaired elbow that's damaged, and I think we've had a lot of those, but we've never had a recurrence of it, and I think there's about 20% of those usually fail, and we haven't had to deal with that, and let's hope that's not what it is, but he's going to be out for an extended period of time.
Did you see Nate Fisher on Saturday?
Just, put it all together. I mean, he just was mixing all his pitches, and just, what can you say? I was just executing at a super high level, had all three pitches working, and just did a really good job of getting down in the zone and elevating when he needed to, and just it was sure fun to watch.
You explained it on your radio show, but could you kind of walk through kind of the decision to pull him when you did, even though he still had that no-hitter?
Yeah, you're looking, this time of year you're not built up a ton, but he's sitting around 82 pitches going into the ninth, and the seventh you're having the same conversations, and you're like, he just keeps getting people out, and then the eighth was really quick. And you're like, well, there's a lefty leading off the ninth. What the heck? Let's give him a shot. And if he would have got the first guy, we would have let him get the second guy. And I think as soon as somebody got on base, we really wanted Robbie in there with those right-handers to throw a sinker. And Robbie was able to come in and get the ground ball. And, unfortunately, we didn't get the no-hitter. But in the big scheme of things, Colby came in, get the last out, take that victory. So that was just a good, solid effort all the way around.
Can you maybe speak to the challenge, too, of when these games aren't getting in? Building up that depth underneath, the midweek guys who aren't getting a chance, trying to kind of figure out what you have there.
Yeah, it is a big deal. I mean, we got some young pitchers that need to get on the mound and throw, and when you don't have those opportunities, it can be difficult. But again, this is the hand we're dealt, and when we start playing midweek games, we'll get them out there and just take it as it comes.
I guess I'd normally ask about New Mexico State, but what do you know about Air Force? Have you looked at them at all at this point?
I was locked in on New Mexico State, so I haven't, I have all the information for them. I just haven't really got to them yet. So I think I'll have plenty of time this weekend to think about that, so we'll be all right.
How satisfying was that Baylor series victory for this team early in the season?
Yeah, you're playing a quality team on the road under the circumstances of it's supposed to be home games and it's not. To go out there and set the tone and play as well as we did early in the weekend, I really liked that part of it. And then to back it up the next day and get the outing we did from Nate was encouraging. And I have very high expectations for this group, so it was nice to see them go out there and perform like they can, and just kind of reaffirms what I believe. I think that these guys have something in them, and it'd be fun to just get in a regular rhythm of games to see what they can do.
Be pleased with just kind of how you guys attack that gauntlet and schedule that kind of face in?
You just say gauntlet. I just whatever game's next, let's play. We treat everybody exactly the same, and it's one of those things where you have to play well to beat those teams. We did not play well against some other quality teams, and we lost. And we played well against a quality team this last weekend and won the series. So it's just a matter of finding that consistency.
Darin, what's the likelihood you guys play next midweek games against Air Force?
We'll play those games. Where that is, I don't know. We have a little bit of flexibility being spring break and not having to miss class days. So we do have a backup plan if our field's not ready. I think from what I've heard from the grounds crew, they're confident that the field will be ready for the Big Ten opener against Michigan State. Holding out hope that we'll be able to play Tuesday, Wednesday at home, but again, we got to make sure that the field's safe for both teams to play, and we'll just kind of see how this weekend goes and how much work they can get done, because it's a mud pit out there right now.